Hello, friends. Hope you're doing very well out there. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and welcome back to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. We're going to be talking about the astrology today in today's daily astrology horoscope for Friday, June 28th, today, Saturday, June 29th, and Sunday, June 30th. So it's our day to talk about our weekend horoscope. And I hope you're all doing very well out there. Very interesting energies as we're going to get into, as I'm sure you guys are feeling. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam YouTube and Rumble channel, as well as the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channel. And I do offer private astrology readings for anyone that's interested over at consultations.beyondmystic.net. The link is in the description box of this video, and we have discount code all in one word, Beyond Mystic, that you can use to get 10% off your next reading with me. So how's everybody feeling? I feel like when I woke up today, I was in between being awake and being asleep. And my husband Jens said to me while I was still half asleep, he's like, "Oh my God, Biden got demolished in the debate by Trump." So I woke up to this news here in Belgium. It was way too late for us to watch the debate because it was happening at like 2 or 3 a.m. our time. So wowzers. I think that's the big kind of news story of today, obviously. Wow. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling like DSTJ is saying a brave new world. I feel like that debate was some kind of portal where we've entered like this whole new world after things feel very different, very trippy right now. So we're going to get into that a bit today in the astrology horoscope. Free Spirit said, "I was just catching up on your July Woo video." Well, thank you, Free Spirit. Yeah, I just did yesterday on the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channels, the monthly Astro Woo forecast for the month of July for the whole collective and for each of the 12 signs as well. So if you'd like to hear the full analysis of the July astrology for the collective and 12 signs, go check that out on Beyond Mystic. John Christopher, hi John, says, "Finally made it for the live. Yeah, Meg, go Trump." So yeah, really, really interesting energy. It feels really kind of trippy. That's the word that I'm using today. It feels trippy, dippy. So today, June 28th, we're the day after this big, first presidential debate with Trump and Biden, which if any of you guys watched my daily Astro from yesterday or saw my social media Twitter post from yesterday, I made a prediction that we are going to witness something or somebody die during the debate or shortly thereafter. Astrologically, there's a very big theme of loss and major death and rebirth, with Saturn being in Pisces, with Neptune being in Pisces, Pluto being retrograde around our government and political systems, and also with us being sandwiched in between these two full moon in Capricorns at the moment, which of course Capricorn rules the structures and systems in life. So I was expecting something very interesting to happen, some kind of death. And I don't know about you guys, but the way that that Biden came across in the debate last night, to me, was a death in a way. Free Spirit says, "I think Biden is officially done after last night." Yes, I totally agree with you. So we're coming into this weekend, out of that debate. And of course, not everybody in the world is an American, obviously, but it is a huge influence on the whole rest of the world, the politics and happenings that happen with America. Jenny, hi Jenny, says, "It looked like death on stage." It literally, yeah, it looked like a death on stage. Very, very interesting. So as we're coming into today, Friday, June 28th, we've got Moon is now ingressed out of Pisces. Thank goodness. Moon is now in Aries, which is a lot more grounded of an energy, but can also be, as we go into this weekend, be making some people feel really easily frustrated or agitated or angry. I think this is going to be more so for the people that have been kind of following the norm agenda, if you will. I think they might have been really possibly shocked by the debate and went and the whole just collective, it feels like the wave, what would be the right term? The tides are really turning into kind of like Trump's favor, even RFK Jr.'s favor, rather than Biden. And I think a lot of people have to mentally come to grips with that. And I think it was kind of shocking for a lot of people that aren't super conscious to, what's actually going on in the world. But as we come into the weekend with this moon in Aries, this is where we may see some people literally having breakdowns. Aries rules anger, frustration, being emotionally reactive. So I think we could see maybe some people publicly having a freak out, being very emotionally reactive. I hope not. I don't want to see anybody have a breakdown or really freak out in that way, but I'm just seeing it in the astrology. And we could also possibly see that in our personal lives. Some people that may be still really attached onto the mainstream narrative might have like a moon in Aries, very emotionally triggered, freak out or frustration, or try to lash out onto those of us that maybe will be saying, I told you so, or maybe, you want to be open to the kind of alternative things that we're into. Not that we're perfect, not that us, people open to the woo are perfect by any means, but we've just been kind of more conscious a little bit longer than other people. So it's, some people's ego being deflated to that, right? Does that make sense how I'm explaining that? Sharon says it was definitely a normie awakening. Yeah, for sure. And now with Saturn going retrograde, as we get into tomorrow, Saturday, June 29th, Granddaddy Saturn goes retrograde. Okay. So we're going to have Saturn retrograde from tomorrow, June 29th, Saturday, all the way until November 15th, right after the election. And Neptune is also going to go retrograde in Pisces on July 2nd, all the way till December 7th. And, retrogrades, yes, it's a going backwards energy. Yes, it's things moving slower. Yes, it's more delays, and it's inviting us to revisit and reflect on the areas of life that Saturn and Neptune rule. So there are positives to retrograde. It's like our natural time for review and reflection. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I am concerned about people's mental health at this time. Okay. I'm actually concerned for all of our mental health, whether you are a conscious or awake person or not. With Saturn, with Granddaddy Saturn and Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, both going retrograde and now in conjunction. They're 10 degrees off. And with Neptune going retrograde, they're going to go closer and closer. This is a mental health crisis. Okay. So for those of us that are woo people, that have been, stepping into our power, that have been debonding ourselves from the matrix, good on you. Hats off. Congratulations. This is a time for us to be doing extra self-care, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, because the normies around us are going to need our support, whether you like it or not. I personally believe that's part of our role here. Some of you guys may disagree with me, but I believe that we're here to assist in this great awakening, right? So we really need to be grounded and taking care of our own mental health, because the astrology is showing we're going to watch people around us literally falling apart, having possible mental breakdowns. And I don't want that to happen. I hope that doesn't happen. And I hope that I'm wrong about that. But as an astrologer, I have to say what I'm seeing here. Pisces rules mental health. Pisces rules disillusionment, lies, deception, mind control, brainwashing. And now with Saturn and Neptune within the next week, and Saturn tomorrow going retrograde, and when planets are retrograde, we feel their influence stronger, both in the sign of Pisces. We're really going to be noticing this. So I'm hearing Spirit say, please don't take things personally from people around you that are still really in the mind control, okay? Because when you realize, and I don't have to tell you guys this, and most of you guys are on the same page as me as if you're watching this astrology horoscope, we go through a death, a rebirth, the stages of grief, and ego death when we realize we've been lied to very intensely. And we're about to witness a lot of people around us, personally and in the collective, go through that too. So patience is very important. Taking care of yourself is very important, because we can't support others unless we're supporting and taking care of ourselves first, right? Gemini Ascension says the normies around me still don't get it after last night. They are completely brain dead. And yeah, for some people, and really good point, Gemini Ascension, for some people, uh, you know, we have all been under a mind control. We have all been under a Wati. For some people, it's going to take longer than others. But trust me, it is going to happen times and in the not very far distant future. Jill Wise, thank you, Jill, and can't wait to see you in just a few days. So this is where going into this weekend with Saturn stationing retrograde in Pisces, Neptune also in Pisces about to station retrograde, we can be noticing that around us. We can be noticing maybe us ourselves feeling like we're losing it a little bit or feeling really highly sensitive, or just people around us we are close to might be losing a bit. So again, don't take things personally. Be gentle with yourself. And I've been really feeling this message lately of, Pisces is also the screens and TV and social media and movies. When possible, when it resonates with you, maybe taking a social media break, reading instead of watching a TV show, dancing or playing an instrument or doing something with your actual physical body to stay grounded rather than always being on the screens is a very important thing while we've got these two planets retrograde. I do like today, going into this weekend, we've got Venus sextile Mars and Mercury sextile Uranus. So with Saturn stationing retrograde and Mercury sextile Uranus, this is some really constructive conversations. Mercury is conversations and information we can be having and sharing with others, particularly with friends and siblings in our life. So that's very interesting. I like the aspects that we have this weekend with the Venus sextile Mars, Mercury sextile Uranus. The only kind of really heavy thing is Granddaddy Saturn stationing retrograde. So if you are a Capricorn, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising ruled by Saturn, you may feel your energy a bit going down a little bit as Saturn goes retrograde, but you will get back on your feet, feel more normal as we get into next week. Also, if you're a Pisces, you're going to be really affected by these retrogrades. So doing extra self-care is very, very important for sure. Capricorns, Aquarians, and Pisces. And also the other mutable signs as Pisces, they can be the most affected as well. Then when we get into Sunday, June 30th, Moon ingresses into Taurus, which is a lot nicer, easier than it being in Aries on Friday and Saturday. Moon is the exalted position in Taurus. So that's emotionally more stable. We may see some people in our personal lives or in the collective freaking out today, Friday, or Saturday. It'll ease off when we get into Sunday. We can be like, okay, cooling off from the drama of this past week and everything that's come up. But again, I do really like the sextiles between Mercury and Uranus, Venus and Mars. Really, really powerful and positive. So I hope what I'm saying resonates, you guys. And I just want to mention a couple things. I see we have Coco here in the chat. Nice to see you, Coco. And I was just about to say that you can go join Coco right after this Daily Astro show over on Rumble for her Coco show on the Beyond Mystic Rumble channel at 1 p.m. Eastern. Coco does amazing shows and shares awesome content over on her Rumble show. So be sure to check that out after this Daily Astro show. And I also want to remind you guys, for those of you who may not know, okay, Beyond Mystic is doing a little summer vacation, the 2 first weeks of July. So our regular scheduled programming, our regular scheduled shows will not be happening for 2 weeks. And we're going to miss you guys so much, but we're taking a little bit of vacation time, summer rest. So I will see you for the next Daily Astro. Let me check what the day is going to be. I think it's on July 15th. So July 15th will be the next Daily Astro show. And Jean-Claude and Janine, there might be some random pop-up shows happening. I'm sure we'll keep you in the loop in some way, but it's time, it's that time of year where it's about enjoying life, being outside. We're having summer in the Northern Hemisphere. So hope you guys aren't too upset at us that we're going to be taking a little bit of a break. We love you guys so much, and we love keeping you all in the loop with everything that's happening astrologically, in the tarot, with all our gifts. So we love you guys so, so much. And Gemini Ascension says, enjoy vacation. We will surely miss all of you. Well, thank you guys so much for your positive words there. So be sure to go check out Coco right after this at the Coco Show. And also want to mention that we're still having the Summer Madness 50% off the Insider Access Pass, Beyond Mystic Insider Access Pass, which is available at the link in the description box of this video. And you can use code IAP50, all in one word, until July 4th to get 50% off. That's a really good deal for the BM Insider Access Pass, where you get all the Beyond the, all the Navigating the Woo, all the special shows. So definitely go be sure to check it out. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble, as well as the MEG Moonbeam YouTube and Rumble. And if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me, available at the link below as well. So I love you guys all so, so much. And I am going to do my Beyond Astro weekly forecast on Sunday. So it's not my last show on Beyond Mystic quite yet. I'll see you guys on Sunday for the Beyond Astro weekly forecast before we do our little summer vacation. So love you all so, so much, and have an absolutely magical weekend out there. Bye.